Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am playing Legacy Golf Course, or Golf Links, in Aberdeen, North Carolina, just south of Pinehurst. This is a Jack Nicklaus design, so should be pretty fun. The course looks like it's in good shape. So let's get right into this video. We're starting on the 10th hole today. It's a 391 yard par 4. There's the green right down there, so we're gonna be hitting probably a 2-iron. Kind of right where that card is. The wind is kind of helping and off the left, so it should push it back towards the fairway. So let's see what we can do. Good tee shot right there. Found the right side of the fairway, right by the 150 plate. So we do have 149 yards into that pin. Wind should be helping slightly, so we're taking a 9-iron. Probably playing it just left of this pin. I think the wind's gonna pull it a little right. So let's see what we can do. Not a bad shot there. We did pull it just a little bit, but we did catch the edge of the green. So we got about a 24 footer with a little bit of break in it. So let's see if we can make it, or at worst, 2-putt for par. Good par there on the first hole. Yeah, didn't play that hole bad, just kind of played it pretty normal. This is a kind of cool view looking back at it though. Kind of right along this little lake, and this tee box is 11th hole. It's actually damn separating the upper side from the lower side. So, number 11, par 3. Pin's right back there in that shadow. It's playing 193 yards today. A little downhill, probably playing about 180. So I'm gonna be hitting a 7-iron, probably left of this pin. Try to put it on and see if we can walk off with another par. Definitely got lucky there. I pulled this tee shot. I think it landed up top of that hill and just rolled its way back down. But we're on the green. We do have a long putt for our birdie, so try to lag this close and get out of here with a nice and easy 2-putt. Not the greatest hole there. I mean, it just really was a bad stroke on that second putt. Just pulled it a little bit, but still early in the round and we got a lot of golf left, so we're gonna keep it moving. On to the 12th hole, par 4, 405 yards. Pin is right around this little corner. See if I can kind of right back there. So I'm hitting driver Starting at the right edge of that little mound, or left edge of that mound right there with a little draw. And let's see if we can get this in play and try to get that bogey right back. Oh, a little bit of a wayward tee shot there. Guess blocked it out right. The green is that way. We don't really have an angle, so we're probably going to be punching out that way. So let's see if we can get this back out in play and try to save a par. Oh, that really sucked. A combination of bad swings and bad decisions, so got a lot to learn from that though. Can't make stupid mistakes out here. So we're gonna move on to the 13th hole. It's a par 5, 550 yards. Slight dogleg right, I think, so we're gonna hit and driver into the wind, so we're gonna try to keep a driver low. And let's get it out there and see if we can put this one in play. Still got a long way into the screen. 300 yards. I mean, hitting 2-iron is downhill. Hitting 2-iron, try to chase it down there, get it within probably 50 yards of the screen. And let's see what we can do. A little less than what we wanted, but par's never bad. Didn't play that hole great and still managed to save a par, so I'm gonna try to build some momentum off of that. I'm gonna keep it moving. On to the 14th hole, 430 yards, pretty straight. Green is right back there. So we rip and driver up the right center with a little draw and see what we can do. Found the fairway. Ball didn't quite go as far as I wanted it to. I still have 175 into this pin. A little downwind, we're hitting an 8-iron. Just the right of this pin, try to draw it in. See if we can put it close. A little bit more wind up there than I thought. This ball did go just long. As again, you can see the wind and look back at the fairway. But it shouldn't be too difficult of a chip. We're going to try to bump it into that hill and trickle it on and see if we can put it close and try to save the car. Good up and down there. Just misjudged the wind a little bit on that second shot, but still hit it pretty well. So I hit it better than pretty well. But again, here's just another look back at that hole. Just a really cool hole. Sorry, I'm wearing gloves right now, so. But I mean, you can see this entire course is kind of built around these couple lakes. Back there is the 13th green. So pretty cool course. And speaking of built along these little lakes, this tee box again is built on a little kind of not really a dam, but there is a little creek down there. But yeah, alright, on to 390 yards. Can't really see the fairway, but it's dogleg left. So we're hitting 2-iron, kind of out over the right edge of the fairway, a little draw. And let's see if you can put this in play. I hit this one just left of the fairway. Thought I had a little more room over here than I did. But we do have an angle, so we have 116 yards to that pin right there. I can chase it the entire way. So we're gonna be punching a 7-iron, little kind of even with the right edge of the green, and letting the slopes take it back left. So here we go. Oh my God, that's insane. Not a bad par there. So I'm just not feeling with the swing today, but we're making par, so that's never bad. We're moving straight into hole 16, short par 5. It's only about 490. So wind is kind of active up the right, so we can something up the right hand side. Let the wind bring it back to the center, and here we go. Good drive there. It looks like I'm in the rough, but this entire fairway is dormant, so we are in the fairway. We got 210 yards to that pin. There's a little downhill, but there's that creek running, so I'm gonna hang a 5-iron up the right-hand side with a little draw. See if we can put this on and take advantage of this short par 5. Not the greatest par there. Really want to take advantage of that short par 5, but didn't hit the best second shot. Pulled into the hazard, and so able to save a par, which is never bad. We're on to hole 17 now, our 8th hole of the day. Par 3, 177 yards today to that back pin. Is a little downhill, but I think the best play is kind of hitting a low knockdown, either 6 or 7 iron over that red stick with a little draw. So that's what we're going to be trying to do. So let's see if we can put it close and make a par. Really good birdie there. I got lucky. I pulled that tee shot, left my target line, but wind didn't do much to it, so that's always nice. So I guess we're gonna keep building on that momentum. Move on to hole 18, 455. Rip and driver over this right side of the fairway. Wind should be kind of in and off the right, so see what we can do. Put this ball in play, and then give ourselves a chance to birdie again. Not the best drive here. Still got a long ways in. 212 to that pin. Gonna be ripping 4-iron, and the miss is gonna be left of this green because, as you guys can kind of see, there's water front and right. So, see what we can do from back here. Not the best hole there. Salvaged a bogey though, so not a bad back 9. Now moving on to the front 9, which is going to be our back 9 for the day. First hole is 397, slightly into the wind, so we're hitting low driver up the right hand side, a little draw, and let's get out there and play. Not a bad drive there. Didn't quite get started on my line at the right side, started a little more down the center. But we only have 100 yards into this pin. So we'll be hitting a 50-degree wedge, kind of just 3/4 swing, a little right of that pin, and see if we can put it close and start off the front 9, our back 9, with a birdie. One thing I want to say about the hole is I think we have a contender for worst shot of the year, and we're only in February, so yeah, that pretty much sums up that hole. On to hole 2, par 5, 570. You rip and drive. We're trying to hit a low driver out there, just try to get out there and play, and let's see what we can do. Good drive, didn't get as far out as I needed to. Ball kind of ballooned a little bit in that wind. So we have a couple options here. We can lay up out to there or be aggressive and try to slice something around this corner. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna be aggressive. We're gonna try to hit a slice around this corner, and let's see where we can put it. I just want to throw in a quick side note. You guys may have been seeing me doing something a little different with my putting in terms of how I'm reading the greens, kind of straddling the line a little bit, and that's something my coach and I, Kelly, mentioned I've been working on a lot with reading greens. So essentially just trying to make it a little more, kind of a little bit more of a standard. So we're just trying to feel the percent of slope. And if you guys want to be able to do that at home, it's not hard to learn. You just kind of get the feeling of, okay, this is a 1% slope, this is a 2% slope. And the formula for that is pretty much every 6 feet, 1 degree of slope is 1 cup out from the center. So just a quick side note, just telling you guys what I've been working on with my putting. Using it for about 2 weeks now and really like it. So definitely recommend you guys try that out, and we'll move on to the next hole. Good par there. Yeah, really happy with that second shot. I was able to kind of cut it around that corner. So anyway, let's move on to the third hole. Par 4, 439 yards. A little downhill. We're gonna be ripping it out there with driver. And here we go. Let's see what we can do. Good drive there, right down the center. Got 146 yards in. Kind of in between clubs here. I'm gonna be hitting a soft 9-iron, just trying to knock it down and try to get it somewhere within 20 feet and see if we can make our birdie. Not a bad par there. Thought that putt would break a little bit more than it did, but still trying to get used to that new style of reading greens, and it's gonna take some time, but there's definitely some improvement, I think. So going to the fourth hole, 447 yards. Pin is back around this corner, so we're gonna be taking driver and trying to hit a little cut, and let's see what we can do. Unfortunately, we pulled in, hit that tree, got about 270 in. Gonna be hitting 2 irons, see if we can chase it up to that green, try to put it close. Really good par save there. Horrendous tee shot. Try to hit a cut and just double crossed it left. Then smoked that 2 iron from probably about 260. So really happy with that second, third, and fourth shot. Not the tee shot, but par's a par, and we're gonna move on to hole 5. A really cool par 3, 183 yards to that back left pin. Winds off the blowing left to right. You can't see it now, but that flag is gonna start moving once the wind picks up. So slightly downhill, we're gonna be hitting a soft 7, probably just right or left side of the green, not taking on that pin. So let's see what we can do, and let's try to make a birdie. Not a bad par there. Yeah, just terrible putt. Not a huge fan of these greens, but that's just me. Some people might like them, just they're not to my liking. But on to the 6th hole, par 5, 513 yards, slight dogleg left. I think the pin is right around there, so gonna be hitting driver up this left-hand side, and let's try to put it in play. Good drive, just right of the fairway. Missed it by a yard or 2. Hit that one pretty well. We got 230 into this pin. We're hitting a soft 2 iron. It's a little uphill, so see if we can put this close and try to make birdie or even an eagle. Good birdie there. I did drop to a 4 iron on that second shot. I just thought the 2 iron would go a little too far, but still made birdie. So moving on to hole 7, par 4, 390. You're gonna be hitting a 3-wood right at that white stake right there, and see if we can get out there and play and try to set ourselves up for another birdie. Not a very good swing there. Got 161 yards in. Do have this tree in the way, so we're gonna be hitting kind of a low punch around this. So let's try to punch a 7 iron up there, see if we can get it up around the green and try to hopefully at worst make a par. Alright, good par there after not a good tee shot. Thought I was gonna make that birdie putt, just snapped at the end. But pars are always good and we're playing well. So, second to last hole of the day, hole 8, 387. Fairway does end about 310, but I'm still hitting driver. It is a drop off to the green. So, I'm gonna rip driver up that right hand side, a little draw, and see if we can get ourselves in a position to make one more birdie. Probably our best tee shot of the day. Got 112 into that back pin, and my ball landed right there and literally bounced out maybe 2 or 3 yards at most. So really happy with that drive. We're hitting a 54 degree, just left of that pin. See if we can put it close, and like I said on the tee, try to make one more birdie. Alright, so that's something really cool. Looking back up at the tee, got a water tower there. Welcome to Aberdeen, North Carolina. I just thought that was a cool touch looking back up at this hole. No, I should have trusted it. Not a bad par there. When I felt it with my feet, I felt no break, but just didn't trust it. Played a little bit of break, and that putt stayed dead straight. But otherwise, didn't play that hole bad at all. Anyway, now we're on to our last hole of the day. Par 3, 9th hole. Putting 168 yards to that front pin. Is a little downhill, slightly downwind. So I'm hitting a 9-iron at the right edge of that green. Try to let the wind push it back there and see if we can put this on and give ourselves a chance at one more birdie. Pretty good shot there, just left of the pin. But that's not the reason I wanted to show you this angle. Look at the view of 10 from here. I mean, that is probably one of the best views on the course. So really cool view. And imagine if this is your first time playing it, starting on 1. This is your first introduction to the 10th hole. So, just a really cool view. Anyway, we got probably about a 25 footer for a birdie to see if we can make it and end this round off on a high note. That'll do it for today's video. Finished with the 3 over par 75, so not too bad out here, especially with the conditions in the early on So thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for a couple more really cool courses coming up soon. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.